Hi, Collective. Welcome back to Shadow Work Series Part 4 Wounds to Wisdom. Hi, everybody. Welcome back into the channel. So, as you guys all know, this is our fourth series, the newest series where we talk about how to turn wounds into wisdom, how to basically turn your wounds to wisdom into your superpower. So, this week, Collective, welcome back, all of my current subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Welcome in any new subscribers. Welcome to the Soul Tribe, you guys. You are always welcome here without judgment and with so much love on this channel. My goal is to assist you with your healing journey, to help you understand, give you the knowledge, the wisdom, and the know-how to begin your healing journey, or just to continue to give you support throughout your healing journey, because healing is not linear and it is everlasting. So there's always something that we can learn about ourselves. So this week, you guys, I will pull from our Wounds to Wisdom Oracle deck by that beautiful Shemet Horsefield. This is such a beautiful deck, you guys. I love it. I love using it every single week. I always look forward to the messages. So let's see what's going to be important for the collective. I'm only going to pull 3 this week. The number 3 is very important this week, and I am going to stick with that for this message for you guys. So let's see what the most important 3 energies that we need to talk about for the collective this week in regards to wounds we need to turn into wisdom, that we need to turn and change into our superpower. What are the 3 most important energies for the collective this week? Okay. Rejection. Two more, please. Betrayal. A lot of people experience these 2 energies for sure, especially if you are a part of the collective, especially if you are going through your healing journey. These were probably catalysts to you starting your healing journey. One more, please. Yep, grief and loss. Absolutely. So the number 12 could be significant. The month of December, you could be born on the 12th. Also, the number 3, again, is significant. Divine order, balance. The number 10 could be significant. We are in the year of the 10. The number 1, new beginnings, ending, betrayal. And the number 18 could be significant. You could be born on the 18th, born on the 12th, born on the 10th. The number 18 also breaks down to a 9. Last year was very significant for you, the month of September as well. Rejection, betrayal, grief, and loss. So let's talk about it. At the bottom of the deck, victim wound. The number 6 could be important. So number 12, rejection. Rejection brings awareness to our primal need to belong. In nature, an animal rejected by its community risks death. This survival instinct runs deep in our subconscious, making rejection feel like it's life-threatening. Understanding this helps us hold compassion for the part of ourselves that feels deeply hurt when rejection occurs. For anyone who has suffered the long and winding road of rejection, learning to love yourself is the first step. Acknowledge the pain rejection has caused, allowing yourself to feel your emotions fully. Honoring your feelings and building inner resilience and strength are key to your healing. Embrace forgiveness, both for yourself and others. It is time to release the burdens of resentment and bitterness that weigh down your heart. Your healing begins when you stop taking rejection personally and recognize your own self-worth. The wound associated with rejection can leave scars of insecurity, fear, and inadequacy. It can shake your confidence and make you feel unworthy, often leading to a deep seated belief that you are not worthy enough. The shadow side of rejection, especially from someone who is supposed to love you unconditionally, such as a parent or primary caregiver, can feel soul destroying. This shadow is born from experiences of being deemed unworthy or unlovable, which can cast doubt on your sense of belonging and self worth. Triggers of rejection are social exclusion, not feeling like you belong to a family, a friend group, neglect, failure, job loss, comparisons, feeling misunderstood, and rejected love. In order to transform the rejection wound, this invites you to go deeper and practice radical self acceptance. See, when you transform this wound, you will learn to love and accept the parts of yourself that you once pushed away. By embracing these rejected aspects, you can unearth the gold within you. Yes, the gold within you, collective. Elevating your self love and sense of acceptance to the point that the rejection by others will not affect you and how you feel about yourself. Rejection is more about the other person than it is you. You are invited to learn not to take it personally, collective. Healing rejection requires self love, support, and guidance from others and your highest self. Seek out trusted allies, friends, or healers to help you navigate this journey because their wisdom can offer you new perspective and pathways to healing. And this is why I am here for you, collective. The treasures that come from this wound is deeper self-love, compassion, understanding, resilience, and unshakable confidence. The superpowers from healing from rejection is that you become unstoppable when you no longer take rejection personally and realize it says more about others than it does about you. When you embrace and love the parts of yourself that have been rejected, you gain the power to hold space for the unhealed parts in yourself and others. By accepting all parts of yourself and standing firmly in your truth, you become unshakable in your self worth. It's time for you to reclaim the parts of yourself that have been cast aside by others. Embrace these parts with love and acceptance. Your opinion of yourself matters most. Remember, self love and self acceptance are the most powerful tools in your transformational healing journey. This is your affirmation. I am worthy and I unconditionally love and accept all parts of myself. A very powerful message because I know so many people who cannot handle rejection, so they become overgivers, they become people pleasers. And it is from a childhood wound of rejection, starting from their parents, trying to show their value, trying to prove their worth to the people who were supposed to love them the most, but that could not give them that unconditional love and care and support. Betrayal. Betrayal cuts deep, leaving scars on the heart and spirit. The betrayal wound's impact is a profound testament to the vulnerability and complexity of human relationships. You are being called to heal the betrayal wound. But remember, betrayal is not a reflection of your worth, but an invitation to witness your strength and rise above the pain. You are invited to practice radical self compassion and forgiveness. Understand that hurt people hurt other people. We say it all the time until it is pertaining to us. The cycle of hurt will continue unless it is addressed and the pattern is broken. Choose to be the one who breaks the pattern. Betrayal feels like a dagger to the heart, shattering your trust and leaving you questioning your ability to love or be loved again. It can lead to you doubting yourself and others. The shadow side of betrayal is when trust has been broken by someone you love. You can fall into shadow as the pain can be overwhelming sometimes, leaving you feeling like 1,000 knives have pierced your heart. This betrayal of trust makes it challenging to open up again, and you may find yourself in these shadowlands, closed off from love and connection in order to protect yourself. Triggers of betrayal is deception, backstabbing, breach of trust, manipulation, disloyalty, gossip, ignoring red flags, broken promises, and abandonment. To transform this, the path to healing lies in cultivating a sacred space for forgiveness. Acknowledge your pain, allow yourself to feel it fully, but then release the hurt. See, pain is not meant to be held on to, collective. Pain is meant to teach you something. It is meant to give you the wisdom and the guidance so that you can now apply it to your life. But pain is meant to be let go of. Seek support from those you trust. You deserve love. You deserve loyalty. You deserve respect. You deserve forgiveness and compassion. Self-love is essential to transforming the pain of betrayal. Betrayal is an influential teacher. It can feel like being in a hall of mirrors, reflecting deep truths and lessons, weaving a deeper and profound wisdom story. It challenges you to reclaim your own worth, trust your inner voice, and set boundaries that reflect your true value. This painful experience invites you to rise above the hurt and find healing within yourself. This emerges through a self-care and self-love practice. The treasures that you receive from healing is resilience, strength, and the opportunity to forge true connections based on trust and authenticity. The superpower is through the healing of betrayal, you can develop profound compassion for yourself and others. Self-love is the foundation for cultivating your superpowers. This process can strengthen your inner sovereignty, allowing you to emerge with unshakable self-worth and empowered silence. It's time for you to create a sanctuary where you can honor your pain and begin the journey towards forgiveness. Betrayal hurts, yes, and you cannot truly heal until you forgive yourself and others. Take time to honor your pain. Remember, forgiveness is for you as well as for the other person. Begin by forgiving and understanding that the sooner you can forgive, the sooner you can reconnect to your joy and let in more love. Because right now the pain is blocking that from coming in for you. By allowing yourself to feel and release the hurt, you can let go of your resentments and pave the way for more profound healing. Here is your affirmation. I release the pain of betrayal and reclaim my power. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of trust and authentic connection. 1,000% you are, collective. And sometimes in order to forgive, in order to let go of the pain and the hurt, the feeling of rejection, sometimes we have to grieve those connections. Grief and loss. Grief and loss are profound portals to healing and transformation, touching the deepest parts of our soul. They encompass the pain, the sorrow, and emptiness of losing someone or something dear to us. Healing from grief and loss is a very personal journey, as we all grieve very differently. If you are grieving, it's vital to honor and acknowledge the depth of your emotions and ask for support from trusted allies if needed. Give yourself space and time to grieve authentically. Your feelings are valid. Embracing them is the first step toward healing this wound. This wound is associated and it arises when someone or something important to you is taken away, leaving behind a profound emptiness and sadness. This void feels irreplaceable, a space that cannot be filled, creating a deep ache that can feel like a part of you has died or become frozen, leaving you numb and disconnected from life. In the shadow, grief and loss manifest as a complex array of emotions, including sadness, anger, bitterness, defensiveness, and guilt. These emotions can affect every aspect of your being. Grieving is not a linear process. They ebb and flow, impacting your relationships, beliefs, and sense of self. If left unprocessed, grief can feel like emotional quicksand, pulling you deeper into despair, which can leave you feeling discombobulated or numb. Triggers of grief and loss are reminders of lost loved ones, life events and or milestones, loneliness, fatigue, seasonal changes, holiday seasons, specific songs, specific smells, looking at old photos, memories, and talking about the loss. To transform grief and loss, you are invited to dive deeply within and explore the teachings hidden within your sorrow. By fully feeling, honoring, integrating, and then releasing these emotions, you can transform your pain into wisdom. These are often catalysts for spiritual awakenings, deepening your compassion, empathy, and intuitive abilities. The wisdom from grief and loss offers an opportunity to connect more deeply with what you've lost, whether it's a loved one or a part of yourself, because sometimes you're grieving, losing pieces of you. This connection can provide profound healing and wisdom even with those who have passed on. The treasures that you receive from healing is self-love, resilience, empathy, sovereignty, and a deeper understanding of your own experiences. And the superpowers gained lies in the journey of transformation where you weave the threads of sorrow into the fabric of your life, embracing the beauty and resilience that emerge from the depths of your pain. Pay attention to what wants to emerge from the darkness of your grief and loss. Cultivate self-compassion and self-care to soothe your wounded heart. Find meaning in your loss, and you will emerge more resilient in time. Your affirmation: I allow my grief and loss to be a source of inner strength and wisdom. Collective. It is easy to see how these three are all connected to each other. When you feel rejected, you feel betrayed, and there is a loss. When you are betrayed, you feel rejected, and there is a loss. And when you deal with grief and loss, it is generally because of something you had to reject or rejected you, or something that betrayed you. Turn these pains, these wounds, for some of you guys that have been a part of your life, all of your life since childhood, some of you just in the more recent years. But it doesn't matter how much time has passed, can feel exactly the same, can affect you just the same unless you decide to turn it into your power, change that pain into knowledge, wisdom, to allow you to find more self-love, self-acceptance, and to not take rejection or betrayal personally, because it has more to do with the other person than with you. It's about gaining a new perspective about who you truly are, your own self-worth and value, and teaching you how to give more of that to yourself. This is what I have for you. for Wounds to Wisdom this week, collective. I always pray that my messages are useful, purposeful. I always pray that my messages give you a different perspective and bring some knowledge to light that maybe you were not aware of to help you on your healing journey. Thank you for joining me in Shadow Work Series, Part 4, Wounds to Wisdom. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. Bye, collective.